girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty, pretty.
Someone's being led, okay, because Leo is a leader, it's the sun, and someone's being led by passion. They're being led by anger as well. And the reason why I say that is because anger is usually the thing that pushes you away from something, and then the anger turns into passion. Hi collective, back for another reading. I'm just going to jump straight into it. You know the score by now. All the information you need about me is in the description box. And let me just put my little thing on. I've forgotten. Just bear with. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this on, actually. Let me just see what it looks like. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Go on. Why not? Just going to jump into your reading again. It's another collective reading. I'm not sure if we're going to pick back up on the energy that we've already been reading, or if it's going to be something new, but hopefully Spirit is going to bring us some good messages. So I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times. I hope you're all doing well. If you're reading this, if you're watching this video and you've been commenting and things like that on my Facebook, thank you for that, because it's very much appreciated, to be honest. So thank you for sharing the love. Okay, one more shuffle, guys. I haven't used this deck in a long time, so. Right. I'm going to light some sage and then we'll get straight into it. So I'm going to do a good reading. Normally I do these readings and then I take it over to the extended, but I think I'm just going to do one complete reading for the collective, and I'll do one complete reading for the members of my website. If you want to become a member, it's free. You just go over to HRAstrologyServices.com and then you go to sign up, basically, and then you can see in the drop down menu it'll say HRAS Tarot Channel, and that's basically just exclusive content for members. So the videos that I put out on YouTube are not the videos that I put up there. They're different, and because it's my own platform, I tend to get a little bit deeper with it. I don't need to be so polite, basically. So let's get into it. What have we got, Spirit? Show me what the collective needs to know. Ooh, already. Call. Ooh, someone's going to call. Someone's going to call. Or you're going to call someone. Okay, this is number 20. So this would typically be Judgment and King of Earth. So you could be dealing with an Earth sign. You don't have to be. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is just somebody who is very, very stable. Okay, this could be somebody who's a little bit older than you as well. Yeah, they want to communicate. Two of Fire, Two of Wands. This is about wanting to connect and get to know you. This is nice energy. Oh, Ace of Fire. I love it when this happens. These are better readings. I love reading these. Love readings are the best readings, because when you get into the energy of it, you can really feel it, and it's just, I love it. Oh, another one. Someone really wants to talk to you. Like, we've got Temptation, the Star. Okay, so somebody could be watching you right now. They could be watching you on a platform, basically. And you know, it's modern times. We've all got platforms these days. Seven of Water. Okay, so that's Seven of Cups. That's like overwhelm, emotional. Oh, someone's really, really into you. Woo! Whoever this reading's for, I can't wait to get into it. I really can't wait to get into it. It looks good. Hanged Man and Ten of Air. Ooh, that's an ending. I think somebody is really, really stuck in the head about you. Really, really stuck in the head. It's like they just want to put an end to it, basically. I'm not sure if this is somebody that you know or somebody new. We've got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's seeing you as the divine feminine. Someone's seeing you as an Empress. You don't get better than an Empress. I'm also seeing this is someone who is abundant. You know, she's got wheat. Let's see if I can focus this camera. I'm picking up Virgo vibes from this as well. So again, Earth energy as well. But for some reason, this is Taurus. Empress is Taurus, but I'm just getting Virgo very strongly. So this could be somebody that you work with. Okay, somebody in some type of a position where they stand out, basically. Okay. But we're going to get into it, guys. I'm just going to pull some clarifiers. So, yeah. So I'll start with the call, and then I'll show you the cards. So judgment, we've got angels on this deck. You know, it's almost like somebody's being called towards you, or you're feeling called towards somebody else. But I actually think that it's this person. They're feeling like there's a calling, that they're being pulled to you. The Empress is very attractive, so it may be how you look. Okay, it could be something to do with how you look. It could be to do with I'm just getting looks for now. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to try to make it something that it's not. Okay, let's get these cards out and then I can show you. Oh, I'm dropping cards. Definitely wants to communicate. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, so first card we've got out, like I said, is the call. Now, in a traditional deck, this would be judgment, and this is kind of like the final calling. It's all there's a finality to this. It's with judgment, it's all about now or never. It's really time is of the essence, basically, and it's like important. It's important. I also feel like this is a situation. There could be a divorce going on, actually, or a separation. Somebody could be splitting up from somebody. Because I'm seeing this card. I'm not laughing because of that. I'm seeing this card and it's a woman. I really wish I could get my camera. Like, since I've moved, I haven't been able to do it. I think I'm just going to buy a new one, to be honest. But in this card, if you can see, this woman has got like a head. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So it's almost like beheading somebody. And I'm sure there's a myth behind this, but I'm not sure what it is. But the Queen of Swords is it Artemis? Athena, that's the name. Athena. And she's the goddess of war. But she's the one that fights for a good cause. And she's she's a virgin as well. She was pure. So I feel like there may have been some type of betrayal. Okay, so I'm picking this up as somebody else's energy. So I feel like there may be a situation that's come to an end, okay, with judgment, Pluto energy. A situation's come to an end and there's been some type of separation, okay? So this person that you're dealing with is walking away from somebody. They could have already left them. They could be in the process of leaving them. We're all on different timelines. But the Queen of Swords really is about absorption of information. It's almost like I'm feeling like someone feels like they've had enough. Like I've heard enough of this. Like I just don't want to hear it anymore. The 20 is all about karmic cycles closing out. So I feel like there may have been lots of discussions, okay, between these two people, okay. This person that's interested in you and their other half, and I feel like there's been some type of a decision to end it. They don't want to be together anymore, or at least one of them doesn't want to be with the other. So that's what that is. And then we've got, it always takes a while to get into these readings. Then we've got Two of Fire. So Two of Fire is clarified by the Four of Swords. So at the moment, there is no communication, okay? There's no communication between you and this person, but this person really wants to connect, okay? This is somebody who really wants to feel you out, okay? This is fire energy, and fire energy is very kind of fickle, basically. It's kind of fickle, especially when it's when it's so, like a number two. It's kind of like a tiny flame, small flame. I feel like there is like a growing passion, is what I'm trying to say. Somebody finds you very, very attractive with this Empress card, and it's like there's a growing passion, and it's almost like that has been the inspiration with this one of, well, Ace of Fire. It's been the inspiration for this person to head off on their own path, basically. It's almost like that was the deciding factor, this attraction towards you. And then we've got the, again, Two of Wands. This is about wanting to establish something. This is about wanting to reach out. This is about wanting to connect. This is about wanting to communicate. This is about wanting to move forward with another flame, basically. It's all, again, this is like twin flame energy. Somebody may be viewing you as a twin flame, someone who is very, very similar to themselves. And it's making them want to come towards you. It's making them want to figure out and find out more about you. It's almost like they're saying, there's something about you and I do not know what it is, but I'm going to figure it out. this person may have had to end something, okay, like some type of committed relationship. It doesn't have to be a long-standing relationship. It can just be a committed relationship where there has been an agreement mutually to be together. That's coming to an end, or it already has ended. Because somebody wants to pursue you, absolutely. The Two of Wands is Mars in Aries, and Mars in Aries, we've got Mars in Aries at the moment, so it's not surprising that these cards are showing up. You know, this is the energy at the moment that we're dealing with, and it's causing somebody to get really quiet with themselves. Okay, I feel like you've really sparked some interest in somebody. Somebody just enamored. That's kind of what I want to say. It's like enamored by you. They're just like, wow, wow. That's what I'm getting with this Empress card. You know, it's like this is just everything that you can possibly want. And with the Empress, don't think that this is a female. There's no such thing in tarot. This is feminine energy, or it can be represented as the inner psyche. You know, the internal mother that nurtures and takes care of yourself and that kind of stuff. If that makes sense. The Empress is the person that tells you to go get food when you're hungry. The Empress is the person, not the person, but the entity that tells you to go get bathed because you need a bath, or go brush your hair, or go, you know, the Empress is very nurturing. And this is how this person's viewing you. They're viewing you as someone who just basically has it all, everything that they're looking for. And now that doesn't mean that you're perfect, because nobody is perfect. Because if we were perfect, we would be spirit, basically. Human beings are not perfect. It's the whole point of them. But it's almost like you're so close to what it is that they've been seeking. They've been willing to leave what they're currently dealing with in order to pursue this. You might not know about this now because we've got this Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is all about sitting on something, some type of information, not really knowing how to approach a situation, not really knowing how to go about it. So they're just sitting in it, sitting in this energy and absorbing, like I said, absorbing everything. Because again, the Four, this is cardinal energy. So this is a catalyst for the next phase, basically. And the next phase would be leaving the situation. It's not the next phase, because we go from this to the Five of Cups round the wheel. So that is about remorse and feeling bad. So, you know, somebody could be feeling bad about leaving this past person, because they don't necessarily have to be a bad person. It might just be that this past ex just wasn't a match. Simply as that. It just wasn't a match. It's something that just wasn't quite gelling. So I do feel like this person has removed themselves from that environment, removed themselves from that entity, however you want to think of it. It's kind of dying out, basically, is what I want to say. They want to pursue you. They want to start something new. This is all about waiting for that opportunity to come about, waiting for that moment, that prime moment to pounce, because this is really, in my opinion, Leo energy. You know, when you get to the number 2, number 3, number 4, it's all very primitive. And Leo is the lion. You know, there's nothing more primitive. So you could be dealing with a Leo, but Leo is all about expression, okay, creative expression. So somebody could be trying to, this is cute. Somebody could be trying to think of something really funny to say to you, or something like a way in, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And they may use humor. It might be something, they might tell you a joke or something like that to get your attention. Someone wants to get your attention. Then we've got temptation and Seven of Discs. Okay, so this is kind of a sense of insecurity, not feeling like they have what it is in order to sustain, or in order to approach you, basically. This is someone who feels like, it says failure on here. So this could be I'm just getting somebody who may be a little bit insecure. With the Pentacles being very physical, it may be somebody who's insecure about how they look. It could, because I am getting a lot about looks here. They could be very insecure about what it is that they have to offer. Maybe this person doesn't know what you're wanting from them. So it's almost like this person may be holding back, because it's almost like the kind of watching and absorbing and trying to figure you out, so that when they come to you with an offer, it's going to be something of value. I do feel like this is someone who always has a trick up the sleeve, is basically what I'm getting. Yeah. And with temptation, it's almost like this is someone who is very, 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 very tempted by you, because this is the devil card, and this is all about obsessions, you know, manipulation and control. But the devil goes after what it is that he wants, you know, and he's usually successful. He's largely successful. So you could be dealing with somebody who has a lot of money as well. Okay. This is not going to be for everybody. Again, you know, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this could be somebody who walks the walk, but doesn't quite talk the talk. Okay, so this is someone who will present themselves a certain way, but in actual fact, in reality, that's not what they're like at all. It's almost like I'm seeing, it's not even so much like a mask. I don't even think that this is a mask that this person's wearing. I think this is just basically who they are. You know, this is their traits. This is what they do. It's almost, I'm getting Leo energy. Leo, it's very expressive as a sign, but then because the sun sets every evening, it's almost like there's this sense of insecurity. And I've had this before in a reading, and it's coming back up again. Where do you go when you hide? Where do you go when you hide? So I feel like somebody has been asked that recently. Like, what are you up to? Where do you go? Where are your whereabouts? What do you do? And it's almost like it's a bit of a mystery as to what this person's activities are. Really weird, but I'm hearing Bar Bar Black Sheep. Someone's singing Bar Bar Black Sheep. So Bar Bar Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir, for your bag's full. One for the mouse, one for the day, and one for the little boy who's down the lane. And that's actually a nursery rhyme that's about taxes. Okay, it's about taxes back in the day when the kings and queens and the government and whatever you want to call it used to take more than the fair share. So somebody is taking more than their fair share. Okay, so this is what this devil energy is. So this person could have been dealing with somebody who was taking more than their fair share. They could have been dealing with someone who was a bit of a gold digger. Perfect, gold digger. Someone's a gold digger. Okay, it could be this manipulative Capricorn. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, it's amazing because look what's next to the forbidden fruit. The forbidden fruit really talks about something that you shouldn't do. And I feel like this person is largely investing in a situation or some kind of circumstance. Largely, basically, they're investing. So this could be somebody who has addictions. This could be somebody who's spending a lot of money on addictions. Actually, I'm seeing like substance abuse again. Yeah, absolutely. I'm seeing like substance abuse again. So this could be somebody who's actually spending more money than they're earning, and it's all going on whatever it is that they're addicted to. Okay, so just bear that in mind. It might not be your person. Okay, it could be their person. We'll clarify further. And or it could actually be you. You know, if this is you and this is your reading, then you could be spending more money on something that is unhealthy. It's toxic, and it's kind of leaving you depleted, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay. I'm seeing somebody that's trying to make ends meet as well. So somebody that's really trying to govern the finances, really take control of the finances, if that makes sense, an account for the finances and the spending and stuff like that. So there could be something in there, a message in there for somebody. But it's almost, this card is the card of failure. This is the card of things not working out. So if there is a situation where maybe you've been investing into something or you know, I don't know, loaning money to somebody or something like that, it's almost like this is a failure. It hasn't worked. It really hasn't. I am really seeing robbing Peter, well, not seeing, I'm hearing robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's kind of what I'm getting with this energy, because they're being tempted by whatever it is that they're bound to, because the devil represents being bound. So again, that could be the person that's attracted to you. It could be the person that they've just left. In actual fact, right, flip the script. I've picked up another message very, very clearly and very loudly. The call, okay, you may be getting a call from somebody because they have separated from their partner. This is a card of divorce. The Queen of Swords often shows up as someone who is very bitter, someone who is very cold, distant and can be harsh with the words, basically. This is someone who speaks very off the cuff. They're not bothered who they hurt, basically, when they open their mouth. So they can be seen as quite toxic, because you've got to remember that Libra on the wheel sits between Scorpio and Virgo. Virgo is the sign of purity, and Scorpio is the sign of death, basically. So this is why Libra swings both ways. So you could actually be dealing with somebody who is having, or you could have found out that somebody's been having an affair with the same sex, basically, or this person could have, and that's why they've decided to leave them. I am just seeing something about a separation, because the Empress is it does represent the wife. It represents the wife. 9 of Fire is about the warrior's pose, being defensive, blocking someone off. And then we've got the Messenger of Water, and I'm pretty sure the Messenger is the Queen. So the Queen of Water, so Cancer energy, secrets. Someone's been doing something in secret. Someone's been having an affair, I believe, with this Empress, 9 of Fire, and it's almost like they're very defensive over it. They've been trying to hold it back, basically. 3 of Water, 3 of Cups, yeah, third party, emotional connections between 3 people. So the person that you're dealing with could have very much left this ex, let's just say, and that's why they're paying more attention to you. They're not speaking at the moment. They're not saying anything at the moment, but it's almost like you're setting this person's world on fire, and they're just waiting for that prime opportunity to just be like, woo, here I am, and show up. But then we've got this temptation and this failure. This could be linked to this person that they've left, This person that they've left could have been very, very toxic for your person. Just gold digging the shit and depleting. I'm just seeing like empty pockets, like you've left me with nothing. And I don't just mean it financially, I just mean spiritually, mentally. This is just depletion, like you won't believe, basically. I feel like someone is, I'm seeing something about bacteria. I don't know what that's about, but it's some bacteria of some kind, or an infection. Something infectious. And because we've got this on top of the apple, and the apple really represents the forbidden fruit, and the thing, it's in the story, Eve takes a bite of the apple, even though she shouldn't have done. It could very well be that somebody actually caught an STD, because the 8 of Wands is sex, basically, that's what it can represent. And then the 2 of Wands is, interaction with another person. But I'm just seeing like loads of fire, and it's like burning. You're burning. Someone's burning up. Okay, so somebody might have caught an STD. Maybe that's what was figured out. Okay, that's what was figured out, and that's why your person has left. They've left this person, and they're just like toxic. I don't want to deal with that. So they're going through a mental process at the moment. They're trying to process all of this information, and they're trying to just gain like a higher perspective on it, basically. I'm just seeing process. Someone's processing. It hurt them. Okay, this situation has really, really hurt them. It's like a stab in the chest. Betrayal and heartache, basically. And it's almost like, right, I can't think about that anymore. I need to move on. So this is someone who's really trying to put themselves on the right path mentally, and distance themselves from this past person. They don't want to think about. I feel like they've been sat in some very negative energy for a while, and it's almost like they're trying to move past that. Okay, so they're trying to focus the mind, is what I'm getting, on something else. And because they don't want to think about this past situation, they've decided to focus their attention on you. Okay, so you're a distraction for this person, is what I'm getting. You're really, really distracting them at the moment. Although this person's attracted to you, it could be that they're not ready to step forward right now, because this the devil, the devil usually comes to us in a guise. Okay, and the reason why, I feel like the reason why this person is processing and trying to get rid of all this negative energy is because when they come to you, they want to come to you in a way that you will accept their offer. They don't want to come to you depleted and, oh my God, can you help me? And trauma bond and all that crap. They want to come to you correct. So they're sitting on it right now. They're not making any moves. They're just sitting on it. They're processing. So a spirit just said, give them time. Give them time. It's not the right time. All in divine timing, basically. We've got the star down here and wealth. Look at that. As I've just said that, I'm lighting some sage because someone's energy is nasty. Whoever this devil is that this person's been dealing with it, their energy's not very nice, actually. So yeah, we've got the star and then we've got the 10 of pentacles. Now this to me really talks about how this person's viewing you. This person's viewing you as the prize, basically. This is the one that they want to chase, because Aquarius energy, which is star energy, represents, you know, the payout, what you get from a job well done. Temptation is Capricorn energy. So it's almost like when this person moves past this dark X, because that's how I'm picking it up. This person's dark. They've got a very dark energy. I feel like this is someone who just has their own motives, basically. They have their own motives. They operate with their own agenda, and everyone else is just surplus to that. But once they've processed this, they are going to come towards you with a massive offer. Okay, so this offer is stability. This is kind of like, you know, let's build a life together. I see you. I really, really see you, and I want you. And I don't ever want to leave you. It's I'm getting like attachment. Somebody wants to attach themselves to you. Again, we've got Aquarius energy is all about the collective, and it's about collective healing, and it's about coming together. You know, in a sense, it's a group, basically. It's a group dynamic. So I'm seeing just bear with me. I'm seeing this person sees you as being in a very strong position. Okay, so let's just say that there's quite a few people that are attracted to your person, or this person that's coming towards you. This person only has eyes for you. It's almost like, yeah, but they don't matter. They're not bothered. You know, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who is very loyal. Again, we've got Leo energy coming up, but we've got Aries energy as well, quite strong. Mars energy, basically a lot of fire, a lot of attraction, actually, even to the point probably of obsession. But again, I'm just seeing like you stand out. You are like 10 out of 10 to this person. 10 out of 10. It's almost like you can't do any wrong. This is what I'm getting, or you are extremely successful, extremely good looking, extremely stable, extremely motivated, like just everything. It's just like, it's actually very overwhelming. Somebody could be feeling overwhelmed by your beauty, especially with this Empress. It's like you are just like, I'm just getting wow. That's all I keep hearing, like wow, like and somebody cannot believe that you exist in reality. That's what I'm getting. They're like, I did not know there were people like you out there. This star really talks about, this is like manifestation. You know, if you imagine that this star was an angel, and let's just say God was decided, oh, you know, come on, you can go down to earth. I need you to do a little job for me, and he sends you down to earth. And that energy, it's almost like an aura. You've got this aura which is just very, very attractive, and it's on a broad scale. You know, it's like the massive. That's what I'm saying. It's like massive. Someone's got really big energy, really, really big energy that spreads very far and very wide. So somebody could actually be on a platform, like I said. Somebody could be a model, or I'm picking up a model actually very strongly. Whatever the case may be, you are somebody who is very financially stable. This is how this person's seeing you. It's almost like you are somebody who is a very, very good investment, because this person feels like they are going to benefit from you tenfold, is what I'm getting. And that isn't financially. This just could be with regards to your knowledge. It could be with regards to your empathy, your compassion. It could be with regards to your intelligence, you know, because the star represents Aquarius and it's a sign of intelligence. Okay, so this could be somebody who is very, very I'm picking up someone who's very tech savvy as well, somebody who works with computers a lot, or systems. Okay, this is someone who is very good at figuring out the system, basically. And this is someone who's got the head in the game. So they could be seeing you as someone who is possibly pursued by many people. They might see you as someone who has lots of options, which is maybe why they're feeling insecure with the 7 of Pentacles. It's almost like this person's never going to go for me. You're like, look at them. I'm a failure. I'm toxic. I've got bad habits. I've got this. I've got that. And it's almost like this person's viewing you through this very narrow scope of perfection, and they don't know you. This is not somebody that knows you. They're just watching you right now, and they're liking what they see. Okay, we've got 7 of Water and we've got Pleasure. 6 of Cups. Okay, so 6 of Cups is a very nostalgic card. Okay, so this person is fantasizing about you. That's so funny. I'm seeing it now. This person is very much in their head about you, and they are fantasizing about everything that they can do to you in the bedroom. 6 of Cups energy is fixed Scorpio energy. Okay, so it's always very sexual, and it's represented by the Lovers in the tarot. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini. Okay, and Gemini is all about communication. It's all about the self and the other. It's not Libra. It's not like Libra, but it is a dual sign. So it's almost about seeing oneself in the reflection of another. So there's this energy of wanting to merge, wanting to taste it, wanting to kind of get a feel for who you are. This person is very, very stuck in their head about coming towards you, trying to make a move. Okay, it's almost like they're trying to think of the right thing to say, and they're just struggling. They're just struggling. I think they see you as someone with lots of options. Really, that's kind of what I'm getting. And I'm also seeing entanglements as well here. Because look at, someone, right, I'm getting something else. Someone, whether it's you, the person that that's interested in you, or the person that they've just walked away from, has a lot of soul ties. A lot of soul ties. That's really what I'm seeing in this card. Lots of entanglements. So this past person could have been cheating and sleeping with a lot of people, or just creating a lot of soul ties to people, and that energy, it's almost like it's overflowing. This is why people always get caught out cheating, because when you have a partner, they know your energy so well that as soon as there's a shift, they can sense it, because things that you would once talk about freely, you don't want to talk about anymore. Things that you would do, all of a sudden you don't like doing them, because this person, the one that's doing the cheating, their focus is on that other person, and they are adjusting their self to match their vibration, because that's kind of where they want to be, so that when they come back to you and they're pretending and they feel like they're getting away with it and they're doing a good job, you're just like, what's gotten into you? You might not even say that, but again, I digress. So this is the card of entanglement, and then we've got the 7 of Water. It's causing a lot of confusion. Okay, so this is another message. There is a lot of emotional confusion at the moment, and I feel like not really knowing how to feel about a situation that's kind of played out is what I'm getting. It's this could even be somebody whose partner they've known from childhood. Okay, they've known them for a very, very long time, and this is why it's I'm getting like there's a difficulty, and it's hard to forget about this, because I'm just seeing betrayal, because we have got the 10 of Air here, which is the 10 of Swords. So there is a betrayal. Someone has definitely betrayed somebody. And again, this is just a point of processing. So it's like everything that's happened and played out in this relationship at the moment is being processed emotionally, and everything's coming up, and everything's being triggered, and everything's being shown, and everything's being, and it's all like these wounds are being processed so that they can be cleared. But aside from that, again, 7 of Water is really kind of telling me that you are this person, that this person thinks she's just got so many options. This is the same person. She just sat on that lily pad, and she's just kind of like counting her blessings, basically. This is someone who is counting their blessings. And that's how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as this person. Someone that's just got it all. 10 out of 10. Keep hearing 10 out of 10. I've been getting this for a while. 10 out of 10. You're in a very, very strong position as far as this person's concerned. They might see you as someone who has a lot of strength as well. They may see you as someone who's very resilient with this 10 of coins, like a very resilient nature. It's almost like you can handle anything life throws at you and you do it with ease. It's almost like water off a duck's back. That's kind of what I'm seeing. We've got Hanged Man and Prudence is about hard work. Again, someone is really digging deep spiritually. Again, this is this person that's wanting to come towards you. They're really kind of sinking into their subconscious, and they are trying to figure out what it is that they need to do in order to come towards you, because we've gone from the 7, which is the failure, to the 8, which is prudence. Prudence is all about putting in the effort, putting in the work, knowing that this is something that needs to be done up front in order to reap the rewards of it later, because we always reap what we sow. And the 8 of Pentacles really is a card of that. It's a card of reaping what you've sown and seeing the benefit of it. So somebody's been doing a lot of spiritual work, just thinking. And I feel like this may even be on a night time when they're laid on the bed at home. It's almost like they're listening to music. I'm getting that vibe. It's like I'm just chilling out and listening to music. This could be somebody who is kind of drinking to drown the sorrows, basically, but it's because they feel so deeply. Someone feels very, very deeply. It could be to do with the things that have happened to them in their life with this prudence. It's almost like this is someone who just churns through it. It's like Groundhog Day. I'm seeing somebody that works really hard as well. Someone's a very hard worker. So when they get home on a night time, 1 minute. Yeah. So when they get home on a night time, it's like all they want to do is crash out. This is someone who really doesn't have the energy to be chasing people, trying to figure out what it is that they're up to, trying to suss out the lies and what's going on between. That's really what I'm getting. They can't be asked with that. They're over it. They're so over it. It's just like, oh, so they may be really throwing themselves into work at the moment. And I'm also seeing that they're trying to regain the money that was lost through this past situation, because I am just seeing that there has been a great loss somewhere along the line, and this could be financial, it could be energetic, it could be familial, because we develop a family when we connect ourselves to somebody. When that situation ends, that family tends to move away too. So it's almost like this feeling of depletion. I'm seeing that somebody really, the person that's attracted to you, there was members of their person's family that they actually liked. So it's a loss, but it's not a loss for the reasons that you'd expect. That's really what I'm getting. So they're trying to regain a sense of strength, regain a sense of stability, regain, putting the life back together, really. That's what they're doing. 8 of Pentacles, 8s talk about strength. Leo energy all over this spread. Spiritual, very, very spiritual. And, someone's being led. Okay, because Leo is a leader, it's the sun, and someone's being led by passion. They're being led by anger as well. And the reason why I say that is because anger is usually the thing that pushes you away from something, and then the anger turns into passion. When you leave a relationship and somebody pisses you off because they've done something that they shouldn't have done, and you're just like fuming and you want to rip the head off. And that's Scorpio energy. That's like you get really, really vengeful because you're just like, oh my God, you've hurt my heart. That's watery fire. It's like lava. Like, I'm going to kill you. Like, not not in reality, but metaphorically. That's kind of how you feel. And so you suppress it and you suppress it and you suppress it. And then what happens is something triggers a change. Something happens. Let's say you meet somebody, you're attracted to them, and all of a sudden, this anger towards this ex turns into passion towards a new person. And that's why Pluto is transformational, because it changes. And then that passion again changes back into, that's the pendulum, and that's how it swings between the Mars ruled signs, which are Aries and Scorpio. So it's funny that I'm picking up on that. So you could be dealing with an Aries, you could be an Aries, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio. You don't have to. We all have each sign. But what I mean by that is it could feature strongly in your chart. For those of you that don't know, I am an astrologer. I do that professionally, and you can book readings with me on my website. Then we've got this 10. Look, this 10 of Swords and this 3 of Cups. Yeah, this is a painful ending. Third party. Somebody's been cheating. Somebody has been pouring into 2 people, 2 situations, 2 relationships. two entities, you know, but with the cups, these are containers of, okay, and water is emotion. One of the things is, as well, again, I'm off on a tangent tonight, but I just don't care. One of the things that's interesting about water's pure, basically, and when you get with somebody, it's almost like you drink their auric field. You drink it in and you go, oh, I like this, or oh, I don't like that, or oh, you know, take it how it resonates. But someone didn't taste the same. That's really what I'm getting. Someone, oh my God, that is right. I'm gonna rewind on this because this is a bit of a shocker, and I really don't want to say it, but you know, spirits give it to me, so I've got to. I feel like somebody bit the apple, if you know what I mean, the juicy apple, but it didn't taste right. It didn't taste right. And maybe that's how they figured out that this person had been up to no good, because it's almost like something's not right here. Something's not right. Yeah, that was a weird message, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Now I'm getting another message. So it could have been that this person that's attracted to you, they're all over this reading, to be quite honest with you. So it's what spirit wants me to tell you about this person. You know, this is not a reading about you specifically. This is about the person that's attracted to you and kind of what's going on with them in regards to what they're currently processing, so that they're able to come towards you. So that if they do come towards you, you know, you have insight, basically, so that when they're talking to you and when they're communicating with you and when they're telling you certain things, you're kind of in the loop. You know, you've got that little bit of an insight as to what's going on. So if this all comes out when this person comes towards you, I don't think it's going to be a shock to you after you've listened to this reading. Anyway, yeah, definite. Someone's ended something. Because in these cards, it's interesting because what I'm seeing is this top cup. They're all the same cup, but in this top cup, it looks like it's kind of shaped like that, whereas the other two are more narrow. You know, it's so interesting because I'm actually seeing that this could be somebody in like an inner circle. This could be like an inner, so it could have been a friend, or it could have been like even a sibling, you know, or somebody that you would have considered close to you at one point. And it all just became a little bit polluted because this is Mercury in Cancer. The Three of Cups is Mercury in Cancer, and Mercury is communication, okay, and it's interaction, and it's messaging, things like text messages, social media, speaking, you know, anything to do with communication and admin, administration is Mercury. And then in the sign of Cancer, Cancer's emotions. You know, this Cancer is the psychic. It's very intuitive. So this could have been an intuitive thing that was figured out. That's why it's come to an end. Someone figured it out. Right, let's get some more cards. This person's seeing you as an Empress. I don't want to deal with this energy anymore, so I am going to get rid of it because, well, you know, I just don't want to read it. So I'm going to ask Spirit to give me some nicer messages in regards to this person. You know, what is it that they want from you? Because I'm not interested in what they've been dealing with, really, and I don't think you are either. But if this is your story and it's resonating with you, I highly advise that you ask this person to get tested before you sleep with them. And you're not being rude. You're looking after yourself. If they don't want to do it, then that's down to them. They get to miss out, don't they? But if they like you enough, then they will. So if you do have if you have got inklings that this person's maybe been about, or they've been through a situation like that, or they've been dealing with someone that's not very savoury, my advice would be to ask them to get tested and to show you. And you want the date on it as well. Okay. Spirit, give me some better messages, please. I really don't want to be reading this stuff. I'm going to... Ten of Earths again. Wow. Justice. Right. Someone's getting some money. This is the payout. Absolutely. This is karmic debt being repaid. So you could have been dealing with a situation at the moment where you've been dealing with some karma, okay, or maybe you've been suffering in silence, you know, that kind of thing. This is a spirit basically saying, well done, job well done, because this is a very, very good card. The Ten of Pentacles really, to me, talks about stability in the real world, you know, having money in the bank, not really worrying about your life, really. You know, everything just seems to be nice and balanced, and I'm hearing fair game, you know, everything seems to be ticking along nicely. Justice has stepped in, and justice only steps in when there's been an injustice. Otherwise, there's no reason for justice. I'm hearing that song. It's an old song. It's written by Lemar, right? And he wasn't very famous, but he does have a beautiful voice. I'll post it in the description box or on the community page. But there's a song, if there's any justice in the world, I would be your man and you would be my girl. Oh, that is cute. That is so cute. Listen, somebody wants to marry you, you know. I really feel like somebody wants to marry you. This keeps coming up in these readings, and I don't really get marriage that much in readings. And this is marriage. You know, somebody's viewing you as the empress. They want you all to themselves. You know, they want to marry you. They want to put a ring on it, and they're saying basically, "Let me build a life with you. I want to lock you down." Now I am seeing somebody that's been on. I'm just hearing house arrest. Somebody could have been on house arrest. I do feel as well, this is another message, somebody may have gained some weight, okay, that they feel like they need to shed or get rid of with justice. It's almost like Ten of Earth is very, very heavy. You know, it could even represent obesity if you wanted to think of it that way. It's a lot of substance, and then justice cuts away. So it could even be that somebody is getting some type of surgery to remove something, you know, because the 10 is Capricorn. Capricorn is skin. So it could even be like skin, loose skin, basically. This could be somebody who wants surgery to remove what is no longer a part of them anymore. That's kind of what I'm getting. That's interesting. It's like that's the old me, the old version. There is a renewal, and with Justice and Libra, I do feel that it's like I'm still the same person because it's number 11. I'm still the same person. I still look the same. Like I am me, but it's almost like spiritually within, you've changed. I feel like somebody, whoever this reading's for, whoever this reading's resonating with, somebody has separated the wheat from the chaff. Is that the saying? Something like that. Don't quote me, but Google it. Someone has really cut out a lot of bad shit from their life, and the focus now is just on optimal health, optimal is it optimum health, optimum just everything. They want to focus on getting the money up, they want to focus on looking good, they want to focus on everything that makes them feel well. Whoever this person is in the past, they've really done a number on the person that's attracted to you. They really, really have. I don't feel like I'm seeing here somebody that has been investing into a lot. This is someone who has their fingers in a lot of pies. This is someone who has their I'm seeing someone who is very social with a lot of people, okay? This is someone who is very direct with their speech. This is someone who really don't fuck about, because justice doesn't, okay? You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be a Libra yourself. And there's something here about work as well, trying to find a sense of balance between life and work. This could be somebody who works very hard with the 10 of Earth. Because, people think 10 of Earth is all just about money and having that success. It's not. It don't come easy. Success, that doesn't come easy, especially when it's granted from spirit. Spirit only grants you wealth if you've earned it. If you get wealth outside of that, it's kind of it's false. It's not long standing. Basically, it's built on false pretenses. And then what we do is we attach ourselves to it, because we think, oh my God, if I lose this money, I'm never going to get it back. And we attach ourselves to it, and then it causes a whole host of problems. But if we kind of release that idea and we understand that we are our vessel and we are our tool and we are, creators, you kind of let go of that attachment to money, and you find that it tends to find its way to you a lot easier. So there's something in that. There's a message there for somebody. And I am just seeing, look, these scales are not balanced and this sword is hidden. So it's almost like somebody hasn't been telling the truth. It doesn't even look like this sword is grounded. You know, this is someone who is, again, like I said, speaking off the cuff. It's like the lies are not making sense. They're not hitting home. They're not rooting, you know, and then this scale is, it's imbalanced. It's not, normally this would represent, you can't see in this card, it's crap. No, it's not doing it. But basically, the scales are like this, so it's unfair. You know, something has been very unfair, and it could be even in regards to money or a property or a family or something. Somebody feeling like a situation is largely unfair. That's kind of what I'm getting. Largely unfair. Now, I'm going to pull from another deck, because I don't typically read from those decks. I just fancied reading something different tonight. I am seeing something about something being done in the dark as well, you know, something. So whatever happens in the dark has made it to the light of day. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's being exposed on a big scale, actually. Somebody is being exposed. That's what the call is, you know. When I did the beginning of the reading, the call, someone's been called out for the bullshit on the bullshit. Ace of Cups, that's always a good one. The Fool, okay. The Hermit. King of Wands. Lots of people in these cards. Four of Cups, and then the World. Right, I'll leave it there. New love, okay. So somebody wants to take a leap of faith, okay. They want to immerse themselves in a brand new situation. I feel like somebody has done a lot of purging, okay, a lot of cleansing, a lot of cleaning out the system, basically. And they're feeling much more lighthearted. So I feel like this is a story. This is the storyline. What's going to happen once this person's processed everything that's happened? They're going to want to leap into something brand new with you, okay? And this is something pure. This person is coming to you like blank slate, completely, like all the cards on the table, blank slate, nothing to hide. Let's get on with it. They are seeing this as a bit of a risk. It could be because of how they view you. Again, we've already discussed that, but they're being led by spirit. They really, really are. It's almost like they're very open-hearted, and they're just saying, look, whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to take the risk and take the hit if I need to take the hit. Again, somebody could be smoking. If it's not smoke, just drugs. I'm just hearing drugs, basically. Somebody could really indulge in some type of narcotic, if you want to put it that way. I keep getting that in these readings, actually. I mean, I know we all drink and stuff like that, but I'm getting it strong. It could be where all this money's going, like we said, the Hermit. The Hermit is someone that goes very deep within. I feel like somebody is watching you online as well. Okay, they're watching you from afar. This is someone, again, they're not speaking at the moment. They are going through this dark night of the soul. This dark night of the soul, trying to process everything that's gone on. The one show up as this King of Wands. Again, Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. Leo is so strong. And what I'm seeing here is this. I'm seeing this as this two of Wands, because that very much to me looks like another wand. So this is someone who is sat at this checkpoint. You know, they kind of sat in between the past and the future, and they've got the back to the past, but they're grabbing onto the future, but they're not out the seat yet. So it's like, I know what I want. I know what it is that I want, just not quite sure how to get it. And this is someone who may be feeling very, very frustrated. I'm seeing like sexual frustration. That's what I'm getting. Sexual frustration. I feel like somebody has been repressed in a relationship as well, sexually. It's almost like they haven't been able to express themselves freely. It's almost like they're having to hold back, or at least they did have to hold back with this ex, because they just weren't allowed to be themselves. I'm getting. It's almost like it got quite depressing. Someone's got a very stern face, you know. So the person that's attracted to you. Wow. So I'm seeing this now. So this person that's attracted to you, they may not smile a lot. They might have a very stern face. So when you're looking at them, they look very serious, or there's something about them that's very authoritative, and it's it might be a bit scary, but they generally are a nice person. And then we've got the Fool and the cup of love, and I'm seeing this as you just kind of going about your business, you know, not really paying much attention to anything other than your own little world. It's almost like you've done a lot of healing. You know, you've come through the cycle, full circle with the world here as well. You know, that's basically what this is telling me. And they're seeing you as this very airy, very light, very loving, very open, very communicative, very spontaneous being. The problem is this person in between, whoever this is just sucking the absolute life out of them. It's just dark days, you know. The Hermit is the ruler of the sixth house. The sixth house is routine and regularity. So this is someone who is checking up on your person or on you, if they're aware of you, which I don't think they are, on a regular basis. It's almost like the kind of stalking I'm hearing. Stalking. This is someone who's lingering in the shadows, you know, keeping that beady ear out, trying to figure out what's going on with their person. Okay, I'm seeing like this is very ironic actually, because your person left them because they were being dishonest, and it's almost like now that they've decided to move away from that, that person's now questioning, well, is this person being honest with me? It's like, how the hell can you even ask that? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Someone's not having it. This is someone who is just fed up. Fed up. They're just fed up. This is very stagnant energy. It's almost like what this person was offering was just nothing. It's just not. It just wasn't flapping. Basically, they're much more focused on this, and I feel like this Three of Cups here in this particular card, how I'm seeing it today, it's almost like Three of Cups talks about support, you know, having a support system, having, you know, if you feed into me, I'll feed into you. It talks about having a sisterhood. Now, that doesn't have to be specifically females. It talks about that inner, you know, when you can be a man and another man and have an emotional attachment to a man that you're not physically attracted to because he's your brother or he's your cousin, or, you know, but you have love for them. And that's really what it is. I feel like this person is just, it's like fear of miss out. This person feels like they're really missing out on something good because they're having to deal with this annoyance, this person that just wants to come back to them and offer them this empty cup. Like, there's nothing in there. You've spent it on everybody else. Like, what do I want that for? I'm seeing like, I'm hoe. Someone's a hoe, basically. Someone is a hoe. That's what I'm getting. It's like, you don't have anything to offer me. Whatever this person's trying to offer your person is not interested. It's just like so bland and tasteless. That's what I'm getting. Bland and tasteless. That's really mean, but that's what I'm hearing. And then we've got the World card. So the World card really talks about closing this out. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Goodbye. I'm freeing myself. So your person's going to free themselves. Okay, they're going to get away from this, and it's a final decision. They're not dealing with it. They don't want to. So this person here has got no clothes on, and it's almost like they've derobed. So somebody has derobed for somebody. There's definitely been some cheating going on. Definitely. I'm not picking them spirits too many. So we'll pull some cards from my deck. Yeah, this is we're getting to an hour now, so I'm going to try and tie this up. I know it hasn't been a super exciting read, to be fair, but, you know, I don't dictate what comes out. Someone obviously needs to hear this. Childhood issues. Again, like I said, it could be somebody that, you know, the past person is somebody that they've known from childhood, which is why there is this bond, there is this connection. Now, the Ace of Cups really talks about an overflowing of emotion, but to be quite honest, it doesn't really look like there's that much emotion in this cup. I mean, it's overflowing, but it's not kind of slapping me like, whoa, that's a lot of love. It's almost like, see, I'm hearing it again. Dosed correctly. You know, it's almost like not too much, not too little. So I do feel like somebody has had some type of spontaneous sex and they've had to medicate after it, especially with the Hermit being here, like Virgo. It's almost like they've had to research online and look up the symptoms and be like, what's going on with me? Because Virgo does rule the body. You know, it's an earth sign and it's about health and it's about our routine and our regularity and, you know, the things that we have to do on a day-to-day basis. So it's not errands, it's like work. Work we go to every day, that's typically. You don't go shopping every day, but that's still an errand. So there's a difference. This is the sign of virginity as well, but it's also the sign of the medicine man. This is the hermit is the doctor. This is the medicine man, and it's almost like this is somebody that had to take themselves to the doctors to dry up or dry out or something like that, you know. And it's almost like thank the Lord. It could have even gone for a test, look, and got the results. So the person that's attracted to you could have, you know, slept with this person on a regular basis, and then once they realized that they had something, it's almost like they went and got tested, and then they got the results back and they were positive, you know, meaning that they didn't have anything, so they were clean. So it's like, yes. However, they're still having to process the fact that their partner cheated on them. I'm trying to find my way. Okay, so again, this is someone who's really confused. Oh, miss me with the bullshit. Someone's lying. Someone's been lying, and someone has been someone could have been messing around. Okay. Oh, this is another one. So someone could have been messing around because of what happened to them in the past. So I'm getting something else now. Right. One at a time. Someone's not hearing. So this person that you're dealing with is not hearing their ex. They're saying, miss me with the bullshit. I know you've been up to no good. Like, I'm even seeing that somebody has got proof and evidence, because justice is all about law and it's about the truth. So someone's been proved to be in the wrong, basically. There is some childhood issues here. And what I'm picking up when I looked at this spread again is I feel like there could have been somebody that was groomed, the hermit, when they were a child. They were very naive. They didn't realize that it was grooming. It was, you know, this is somebody that thought the other person was genuinely into them. But the hermit sometimes can be somebody who is up to no good. I don't know why, but I always get the hermit as like a dodgy little spiritual guy in these like old biblical stories where they're kind of shifting about like between their buildings, and you know, Game of Thrones, where there's that guy and he's a spiritual guy, I can't remember his name, and he's got a bald head but he's proper dodgy. That's what I feel like this hermit is. And I do feel like there is maybe been some type of grooming going on, especially with this Ace of Cups. But like I'm saying, it's not real love. It's almost like it's I mean, water doesn't fall like that. It flows, and that isn't flowing. So it's almost like, you know, this person might say, "Do you love me?" And like, yeah, of course I do. Very straight laced, but it's not genuine, is what I'm trying to say. Then we've got this King of Wands, and the King of Wands, look, he's sexual frustration. This is somebody that just wants to get out of the seat and do what they need to do. But it's like the car, there's something that is restricted. It's almost forbidden. That's what we got, that temptation. It's forbidden. And then we've got this Four of Cups. This is about feeling like they can't have what they want. I'm also seeing this as some type of an emotional disturbance. Somebody has been traumatized by this, disturbed by it in their childhood, which is why I'm seeing someone now who is very overly sexualized as an adult because of the trauma that happened when they were younger. And if that's your story, then I'm sorry about that, because it's not nice. But, you know, that's really what I'm getting, some type of grooming situation. And it could have even been with like an older man, King of Wands. It doesn't have to be. That cycle's come to an end now. Give me some more messages, Spirit. Tell me about this hermit. What's this about? My battery's going to die, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up. I might take this over to the extended, even though I said that I wasn't going to, just because of the nature of the reading. I really don't like leaving readings like this. So if you're interested, go over to my website. I'll put a link in the description box and just click it and sign up for membership, and then you'll be able to access to the reading once I've uploaded it. Drinking to excess. Someone's drowning the sorrows, like I said. Someone could have a drink problem. You know, when people drink to excess, it's definitely emotional. They're trying to process emotionally. And again, you know, alcohol is alchemy, and the Virgo is the alchemist. So whoever this is, that, you know, someone could have groomed somebody under the influence of alcohol. Okay, someone could have actually been giving alcohol to children. Someone could have been influencing a younger person. When I say children, it could just be a younger person with alcohol and sleeping with them. Pushing through, okay. Finances stabilizing, and short throat chakra's fucked up. Someone's really struggling to speak about something. Okay, there could have even been some type of a court case that took place in regards to this, maybe. But finances stabilizing to me also talks about energy balancing out as well. Someone's struggling to speak about something at the moment, which we already know, but they're pushing through. So they're not just accepting of the fact that they can't talk about this. You know, this is someone who's really trying to muster up the strength to be able to deal with this. You know, it's taking them a lot, basically. This is not, yeah, look, guilty and the truth will prevail. Someone's guilty. I'm getting caught. Somebody could be going to court over something. Your psychic awareness is developing, so that's kind of like confirmation. So, you know, if this reading's resonating with you, then you can definitely take it as that. You know, your psychic awareness is developing. It's almost like spirit saying yes. Okay, so there's a lot of karma attached to this situation. I feel like that karma's closing out now. You know, this other person has been dealing with a lot of karma, probably even from a past life. And it's almost like they've been doing the work to process and they're kind of getting there. It's almost like they're at that kind of an end point now. Again, it's come back out again. Someone's guilty of something. They really are. I feel like it's got something to do with the children or young people for some reason. This goes deeper than you know. Past hurts. Again, look, I can't write this shit. And this is somebody that wants to move on, but they can't because they keep being dragged back to the past. They keep being just seeing like reminders everywhere. The look, it's like a reminder of what happens to them. Cards are being played very close to the chest, and this actually has a a king of swords. The king of swords is someone who doesn't open up easily. This is someone who keeps the lips very, very tight, very shut. You know, this is someone who is very calculated and you know, keep the mouth shut until they have all the facts. I see you in my dreams. Could be having nightmares, okay, of the past. And toxic. Someone's toxic. So I feel like somebody feels like they've been infected with evil, basically. That's all I can say. That's kind of what I'm getting. Someone's feels infected by evil and they're trying to rid themselves of pregnancy and development. Okay, so somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could be pregnant and resistance is required. I think that's this person who's been doing all the grooming. Resistance is required. It's very painful for them to not reach out, okay, and to not interact. Wow, that's bad energy, man. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's my little info card. Right, let's get some messages from this. Just a couple, and then I'm going to leave it, guys, because this is heavy energy. So if you are dealing with someone that you know is going through this at the moment, you know, just give them some time and don't push them, because I do feel like there's been a lot. It could have been that the person that's attracted to you has this happens to them. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like I'm just seeing like it affects the relationships even. You know, it doesn't matter how much they like a person, it'll get to a certain point and then it ruins it. It ruins everything. You know, with that 10 of Swords that came out. So let's see what the messages from the Spirit. Give us some positive messages. I don't want to end the reading here. Saying speak your truth. That's Spirit, just speak your truth. Your hard work is paying off. So whatever work it is that your person's been doing, because I don't think this is you, I think this is them, it's paying off. This is the 10 of Pentacles we were talking about. You know, this person is really fixing themselves up in order to raise to your vibration, because they're seeing you as a 10 of Pentacles, but they, I feel, were showing up as a 7, insecure about themselves. You're very close to achieving your goal. This is a message for them. Something's about to close out. And conclusions are within reach. Conclusions are within reach. So yeah, this is very, very karmic. This is a karmic cycle closing out. A lot of earth in these cards again. We've got Capricorn, then we've got trees, loads of trees. Someone might like to be out, might like to spend time in nature. Balance spirituality and practicality. That's Virgo energy. This is full moon in Pisces, but I just picked up Virgo from that. You could be dealing with Virgo, but this is about going deep. This is about really releasing and letting go and giving it up to the divine and saying, look, just heal me. Just show me what I need to do to heal. That's all I want to do is heal. And this energy is gaining momentum. Okay. The energy is gaining momentum. So I feel like somebody has been doing the work and they're at the point where they feel like they've filled themselves up enough to be able to step towards you. If it hasn't happened yet, it will happen. Show the world the real you. I feel like someone's scared. No, not scared, sorry. Someone is fearful of being their true authentic self, especially if you're dealing with a Leo. That's going to make a Leo sick. Leos have to express sexually, they have to express creatively, they have to express, you know, that they're all about recreation and joy and fun and good times, basically, in a high vibration, that is. But I feel like this past situation, I feel like this person that your person was dealing with has triggered a lot of past hurts, and it's brought them all up to the surface. But it's a good thing, because it's almost like spirit saying, right now that they've been kicked back up again, deal with them now, and it'll never happen again. And I think that this person is slowly realizing that this is the work that they need to do. It's not really for them to heal; they need to heal it within themselves. Okay, yeah. It's time to take action. Aries energy, Mars again. So yeah, I feel like there's been a bit of a catalyst, or a trigger of some kind. You and your loved ones are safe. Someone's realizing that they're safe now. They're in safe hands. That's basically what I'm getting. You're in safe hands. So I'm going to like some sage. If this is your reading, guys, please like the video. I know it's not a nice reading, but it does help the channel. I'm going to jump off now because my laptop's about to die. I'm not going to drag this into an extended reading. I might just put up a separate extended reading for my members. So if you want something else, if you want to sink your teeth into something else, head over to my website, like I've said, and click on sign up. And sign up to my website. So I'll speak to you soon, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Take care.
You are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby,